we're running out of ways to play a game where you claim numbers on your turn. So we have to be pretty creative now to keep going. We'll try the 37 game, where a number can be claimed more than once. And we'll try pig, where on each turn you can get more than one number. So the 37 game, I'll need 2 volunteers, and I'm going to keep track of your score at the bottom. There's only one thing to move. You're going to share this blue thing. So on your turn, you put it anywhere you want, as long as it's not the same square as the other person used last turn, and it starts on 6. So move it to any of the other numbers, and you're trying to get exactly to 37. And we know this will work partly because I've tested it and partly because we're not going to run out of numbers, unlike the other one. So who will be my brave volunteers? Type in chat or unmute yourself and say something if you are playing the game.
I'll play.
Okay, so I'll put Josie's points over here. Who's playing with Josie?
Can I pick someone to play with me to make it easy?
Sure, go ahead.
I'll do Caden.
Caden, okay. You don't have to say anything else, Caden, just that you're in the game, but you have to move the blue thing. Okay, Josie, you go first because you said you're playing first. Pick any number that's not covered, so 1 through 5, and get that many points. 5, okay. Caden, your turn. Any number not the 5.
I'll do 6.
I'll do 6. Okay, if you're having trouble moving it, I can move it for you if you tell me.
All right, thank you. I'm using my phone.
Okay, Josie, back to you. 5. So 5 and 5 is 10. We almost don't notice the carrying because the 1 just sort of looks like it's to the side of the 0 anyway. Caden, what number? And I'll move it for you.
I'll do 4.
4, okay. 6 and 4 is 10. So far it's a tie, but it's Josie's turn. So 10 and 6 is 16. Caden's turn. Which number do you want, Caden?
4.
4, okay, 4. So 10 and 4, you are now at 14. Rosie's turn. She's racing ahead. So the danger at getting all the big numbers is if the other person makes you higher than 37, you'll lose, which isn't quite a danger yet, but you're getting close. 6 and 6 is 12. Instead of writing the 1 down there, I'll put it in the next place value over, and then 1 and 1 is another 2. Okay, Caden, call out which number.
I'll do 6.
It's on 6. You have to pick a different number.
Oh, okay. 5.
That's how you can block people so they can't win, is by putting it on whatever number they will need. So 4 and 5 is 9, no carrying happening. Back to Josie. 6 again, so 22 and 6. 6 and 2 is 8, no carrying, the 2 comes down. Aiden's turn, call it out, and I'll move it for you.
I'll do 5 again.
5 again, okay. 19 and 5. So 9, use my fingers, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So I'll put the 4 from 14 there, take the 1 and put it in the next place value column, and 24. Back to Josie. Six. So 28, and 6 more. 8 and 6. I can use my fingers again if it helps. So 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34. Aiden, what number do you want so she won't get to 37 on the next turn?
Three.
Okay, you do get that many points. So you are having 24 plus 3 more. 4 plus 3 is 7. Oops, I should put that out of the place value. No carrying, you're at 27. Okay, Josie, he blocked you. You can't win this turn. What will you do? One, so she has 34 plus 1 is 35. Your turn, Gaten.
2.
2, so you move it to 2. You get 2 points. 27 plus 2 is 29 and no carrying. Your turn, Josie. So 35 plus 1 more. She is at 36. So close.
I'll do 6.
You do 6. Okay. So 29 plus 6. 9 and 6 is 15. I will put the 1 from the 15 in the next place value column. 2 and 1 is 3. He almost won, but not quite. And Josie can get to 37. So you can see the strategy. Thank you for being brave and testing this, Josie and Kaden. So you want to get close enough early on that while you are blocking them, you can sneak a win. It almost happened, but not quite. Great job. Our second game, I need two different people. So Liv, Haley, and Jaden, and you can actually all play. So I'm not going to have room on this slide for writing out the addition things the way I did before. We'll do things in our head more, but this is a good game for practicing things. So I'm going to roll the dice until it's not a 1. So I have a 2. If anyone else has a 6-sided die and wants to be the die roller, let me know, and you can call out the die rolling. But for now, we have a 2. So this is the first round of 5 different rounds. You can either keep the 2, or you can be risky and keep going, because 2 isn't very many points. If you are risky, then instead of me writing a number under your name to say you for sure have 2 points, we're just going to keep track of the points here. I'll roll the die again. Let's say I get a 5. Now the choice repeats. You can either be safe and have 7 points. I would put the 7 under your name, and then you are just out of this round. You're waiting for round 2 with 7 safe points. Or you could keep being risky. And we'll keep, if you're being risky, I'm going to roll the dice again. I will put new numbers here. What's risky about things is the 1s are called a pig. If we roll a 1, then all the adding in progress, we get rid of it, and you get 0 points for that round. When you're done, we'll add everything up. Make sense? Do Josie and Kaden want to play also? You certainly can. But
Sure.
if you want to be eating dessert or something, you've earned a break.
I'll play.
Okay, okay. Holler if you want in, Kaden. So we're starting with a 2. Does anyone want to, I'll write it here so it's not by your scores. Anyone want to be safe with 2 measly points? You could.
No, I think I'll risk it.
Okay, no one is typing or shouting that they want to be safe, so I will roll the die again. Okay, so now we have another 2. I don't have to rate it here, actually. So we're up to 4. Anyone want to be safe with 4 points?
I'll risk it.
You'll risk it, okay.
No, I'll risk it too.
If you want to be safe, I'll count down. 3, 2, 1. Okay, I'm rolling again. Ooh, a 5. Good job being risky. Now we're getting somewhere. We're at 14 points. Anyone want to keep 14
I'll
points?
keep 14.
Haley is keeping 14.
I'll roll.
Okay. Liv and Jaden?
I'll risk.
Risk. Okay, here we go then. A 4. I forgot to ask, does anyone else have a die to roll? Round 2, you can be the die roller if you want. Now we're up to how much? We have, how would I add this in my head? Maybe 5 and 4 is 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. We're at. Why did I say 14? I lied. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Haley, do you want to take back your 14 and keep going? I will let you because
Yeah, I'll keep going.
that was only 9, so I'm not going to make you keep 9. I'm sorry, mental math is hard when I'm also thinking of the class. Okay, now we're up to 13. Anyone want 13?
I'll stay at 13.
You'll stay at 13. Okay.
I'll stay as well.
Jaden will stay. Haley and Liv, you're being risky.
Yeah.
Okay, here we go. Ooh, another 5. How would I add this in my head? 5 and 5 is 10, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18.
I'll do 18.
Okay. It's only Liv who is continuing to go. Are you there, Liv? She says she has to step away for a minute. She'll be right back. Okay, I will have her roll just once more, then she can keep. She rolls a 3. That gets us from 18, 19, 20, 21. And then I'll say she's safe. I don't want her to be too risky. There we go. Anyone have a 6-sided die to do the next round? No, then I will roll. I got a 3 to start with. Anyone's being safe with 3 points?
Nope, I'll roll again.
Okay,
I'll roll again too.
a 6. Now we're up to 9 points.
I'll roll again.
I think everyone is rolling again. So I would do this in my head. Like 9, 10, 11, 12. Anyone want to keep 12 points?
I will.
Haley is keeping 12. Okay.
I'll roll again.
Okay. Other 3 are being risky. A 4. So this I could do 6 and 4 is 10. And then 3 and 3 is 6. We're at 16 points.
I'll stay.
Jaden is staying. Okay. Josie and Liv are being risky. They roll a 5. We haven't had any ones yet. So 6 and 4 is still 10, 16, 21. I think if we had Liv stay at 21 last time, while she's away, we'll have her stay at 21 this time to be consistent. Are you rolling again, Josie?
Yes.
Okay. A 5. Are you staying at 26 or are you being risky?
I'll just risk it.
Okay. A 4. Now you're at 30 if I'm adding this right. 5 and 5 is 10. 6 and 4 is 10. 3 and 3 is 6, and 4 more is another 10. Yes, you're at 30.
I'll just stay there.
You'll stay at 30. Okay, everyone is done with round 2. Okay, round 3. I'm rolling a 5. Anyone staying with 5? Four. Anyone staying with 9? Okay, a 2. Now we're up to 11.
I'll stay at 11.
Josie is staying at 11. Okay, she's in the lead. She can afford to be safe. Everyone else is going. 3, we're at 14.
I'll stay at 14.
Ilya staying at 14.
I'll
Okay,
stay as well.
Jaden is at 14. It's only Liv left. I'm gonna pretend she likes 21 just because I need some number while she is stepped away from her computer. So she keeps going. She rolls a 4. She's at 18. She rolls a 2. She's at 20. She rolls a 4. And she's at 24. Let me double check. 4 and 4 is 8, and 2 more makes 10. So that's a 10. 5 and 2 and 3 makes 10. And then another 4. So yes, she's gotten to her 21 or more. She will be safe. No pigs. This is the most like unexciting game of pig I've ever played, and I've done this a bunch with volunteering at elementary schools. Okay, we're playing again. 6 points to start with. Everyone rolling again?
Yeah.
Okay. 5, we're at 11. Holler if you want to be safe. Another 5 points are coming quickly. We're at 16.
I'll stay at 16.
Okay, 16 more for Josie.
I will stay at 16 too.
Okay. Roll again, 3. We're at 19.
I'll take that.
I'll take that. Okay. Liv, we decided likes at least 21. She rolls a 5. That gets her 24 again, and she would stop. Okay. This dice does roll 1s. I have seen it happen. But it starts with a 2. Next, we have a 5. Anyone stopping with 7? Good thing you didn't. Now we're at 13. Everyone is being risky. Okay. Oh, we rolled a 1. So that's a pig. It's all done. We don't get any points because everyone was being risky. So add up your 4 numbers and tell me what you get.
I got 62.
62. So how would I do this? I would say that 6 and 4 is 10. 9 and 3 is 12. So that does put the 2 from 12 in the 1s place. And then I have 4 1s plus the 2 1s I just carried. So 62 is right.
I got 70.
70. So I would say in my head, 6 and 1 and 3 is 10. So that would carry a 1. And then let me make this 1 kind of in the 10s column and not the 100s column. And then yes, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So 70 is right.
I got 60.
60. Okay. Oops, let me make that other color. So in my head, I would think 8 and 2 is 10. 6 and 4 is 10. And then 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60. Yes. Okay. And Liv, I assume, isn't back. She hasn't said so. So I will add things for her. We have 4 and 4 is 8, 9, 10. So that's just 1 10 being carried. And then 2, 4, 6, 8, and one more is 9. So she wins with 90. So is this typical or not? It seemed like we didn't have very many ones. You can actually read about pig in Wikipedia and see what a good strategy is. If you were to play this a whole bunch, when should you start being safe as opposed to being risky? So in some ways, pig is about as fundamental a gambling game as you have. Everyone sees exactly the same information. It's not like poker where you don't know what some other people have. The numbers are small enough that you don't tend to get lost with big numbers in your head. And you can pick whether or not to keep gambling. There's lots of ways to make pig more complicated. Maybe something other than ones count as pigs. So there's more losing out if you were risky. You could roll dice that have more numbers on them. If the numbers went up to 20, that would change things a lot. Maybe when you roll 3 6-sided dice and you take the smallest. That would make pigs happen more. Or maybe you roll 3 6-sided dice and take the largest. That would make pigs happen a lot less. Maybe you roll 2 dice and add them together or something like that. That would make the numbers bigger, but still ones would happen just as often. You could subtract the small from the bigger number. You could multiply the dice together, or you could use playing cards. And playing cards, if you shuffle them and then deal them out, then that would be an example of it's not quite the same as a die, because if I had used a king before, that means there's only 3 kings left in the deck, not 4. So the numbers you've seen get less likely to happen. Whereas on a die, each time I roll the dice, it's like a fresh start. This would be tangentially a good game for Jack, Queen, and King to be 11, 12, and 13 instead of all 10s. So we've had another to-doodle from last week where it asked you to watch a video that had some pretty technical math in it and just say, it's okay if I don't follow everything. I can follow enough of it that, yes, this is how math people talk, but if I was to study more math, I couldn't follow this. The Wikipedia article on pig is the same. You can understand a lot of it, even if some of it is pretty advanced math. So your homework this time is to read that article and tell me about what you learned. You can just type it in an email or a text. Certainly don't try and make a text box and a Jamboard, and no, that would just be a terrible thing to do. So don't waste your time in the Jamboard, but tell me something here to get credit for this homework. Any questions? Thank you for playing pig.